Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing well. So today I'll be sharing with you guys my graduation day. I have no idea why the graduation was the day that it was, bearing in mind I have already left school to go to uni. But it was still a nice day, especially as I got to see some friends that I haven't seen in months because I've been at uni and they've been at uni as well. So it was really nice to catch up with them for a bit. So as you can tell from the title of this video, my graduation was at Rochester Cathedral, which looks so nice inside. If you haven't been to Rochester Cathedral already, I do suggest that you go, because it is a nice place to look around, especially at Christmas time. It just has a different kind of atmosphere to it. The graduation ceremony was basically just me sitting down, listening to some speeches, watching people get awards, and I went up to get a fancy scroll to say that I graduated. But it didn't feel right to just go straight home after the ceremony, so me and my mum hung around Rochester for a bit. So we went to the cafe that is actually under the cathedral. We got some really nice sandwiches and some drinks just to fill us up for the day, because by the time that the ceremony finished it was lunchtime, so we needed some food. Then we headed back to the Rochester Castle, which is actually opposite the cathedral, and there my mum throwed 7 snowballs at me to represent each year that I had been at the school that I graduated from. After that, we then went into town just to have a bit of a look around, to look at some of the lights as well, and then we found an old sweet shop. Now, whenever me and my family go to Rochester or any kind of place like Rochester, we always look for an old sweet shop because they have the best sweets. So I went into the shop and I brought some sweets that I haven't had in years, because these were the kind of sweets that I had when I was younger. When I was in the sweet shop, I also admired their Christmas decorations, because there was a whole corner dedicated for children to explore and have a look at whilst they're buying sweets. Once we had been to the sweet shop, we then went to look for the Leaning House. And in the end, me and Mum found it. As we were walking down the street, we found the Grinch playing the piano, which was a nice surprise as I didn't expect that. Then we went to find my favourite bookshop, which I loved going into as a kid because of the old book smell, and the people working there were always nice. Also, it's a huge bookshop, so I loved exploring it, looking at the different variations of books as well, from dictionaries for some reason to fantasies, etc. And I also love the name of the bookshop, Baggins, because that just reminds me of The Hobbit. After that, we then quickly headed to the Rochester Bridge to catch the sunset with the reflection from the river, and we just spent a moment watching the sunset, admiring it, and then after that we went back to the car and headed home. So on that note, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one.